Perfect. And we are live. Let me try and fix something over here. Okay, we'll just go with it. Okay, so greetings everyone and good evening. It is Monday, so you know what that means. Mindset Monday with Dr. Michelle Clay. I, of course, am Dr. Michelle Clay. I am Amazon #1 best-selling author, speaker, doctor of osteopathic medicine, certified holistic health counselor, and clinical nutritionist, making me your holistic physician who specializes in the release of stress simply and naturally. Thank you so much for joining the broadcast. Make sure that you share, because sharing is caring. If there's someone that you love that has issues with their heart, whether it's emotional or physical, i.e. heart disease, or you in fact are that person, then they need this broadcast. Through my coaching programs, speaking engagements, blogs, and live streams just like this one, I help you find your healthy, happy place of harmony so that you can live your free life on purpose and with passion. To have a complimentary session with me, 15 minutes, so we can begin your wellness success guide, your burnout to balance blueprint, then go to www.freelifestrategy.com. For those of you over on Facebook, it is on the screen. And for those of you over here on LinkedIn, it is www.freelifestrategy.com. And you can schedule 15 minutes of one-on-one time with me. So let's go ahead and get started. So today on Mindset Monday, we are talking about let your heart be the guide. 5 ways mindfulness can improve the state of your heart. So, first of all, everyone knows that I focus on releasing stress simply and naturally. Now, it is almost the end of March is almost here. We're almost finished with February, the month of February, which is Heart Health Month. So I would be remiss if I let this month go by and not address it. But stress and heart health go hand in hand. And why is that? Because people who experience chronic stress, a lot of times it exacerbates heart disease, i.e. through high blood pressure, i.e. through stress eating. For instance, most of the time when we stress eat, is not chomping on celery or chomping on carrots. We go to those comfort foods. And what comfort foods are those? That's going to be your sugary, salty, fatty snacks. And what that does is contribute to cardiovascular disease via compromising the health of your arteries, i.e. like atherosclerosis, high cholesterol. Stay with me. Okay, so how do mindfulness and heart health go hand in hand? Because one of the biggest practices of mindfulness is actually meditation. Now, studies have shown that meditation actually reduces the risk of heart disease as well as improves heart function. So a few years back, the American Heart Association, AHA, published an article in their journal showing that 48% of African Americans who meditate have decreased incidence of heart attack. Okay, that's for those who already have heart disease. Key is commitment and do it regularly. Consistency is everything. Okay, so what are 5 ways that our mindfulness-based stress reduction techniques, i.e. through meditation, what are 5 ways that helps our heart health? So number one, it improves heart function, like I said. Number two, meditation helps relieve and decrease blood pressure. Studies have shown that with a regular meditation practice, it can decrease the top number of your blood pressure, which is called systolic blood pressure, by 4.7 points. And the bottom number, which is referred to as the diastolic blood pressure, by 3.2 points. Now, that might not seem like a lot, but the difference between a top number of 130 over versus almost 125 can make a world of difference. Number three way that mindfulness and heart health go hand in hand is it can decrease your heart rate. When your heart rate is lower, then you have what's called better cardiac output, like your heart is pumping more efficiently and pumping the blood out to the rest of your body. So just as a side note, with my personal experience, last year I was not exercising at all. But one thing I was consistent with was my meditation practice. And when they checked my heart rate, it was actually 54, which is below normal range. Normal range they consider between 60 and about 90, 95. You don't want to go too much over 90, but between 60 and 90. And so they asked me, oh, are you an athlete? Do you work out? No. Meditation, consistent meditation practice helps decrease your heart rate. Number 4 way that mindfulness and heart health go hand in hand is it lowers stress, of course. There are many studies that show how meditation, consistent meditation practice can lower stress. And like I said earlier, increased levels of stress on a chronic basis can compromise your heart health through a few different ways, i.e. blood pressure, atherosclerosis. I talked about that earlier. And number 5, finally, the 5th way that meditation and mindfulness and heart health go hand in hand. Hey, Mr. Ron, thank you for joining. Can you hear me okay? I'm sure you can. Thank you so much for joining. It helps shift your mindset. This is Mindset Monday with Dr. Michelle Clay. So, of course, I'm going to talk about that. So, let me see. Mindset is everything. Some people say hashtag mindset is bae. When you are focused on committing to meditation, having a mindfulness practice, then it helps you shift your focus from the problems you are experiencing, the disappointments and setbacks that you encounter or that you are experiencing, and you're focused more on the present moment. You are focused more on getting better, being better, and staying better. And when I say being better, I don't just mean physical health. I also mean the other 6 dimensions of wellness. Yes, Mr. Ron, I know that you are a seasoned meditator. You probably could and should teach a meditation class. There are so many people who are interested in meditation, but they always say, I don't know how. I don't know where to begin. It's too hard. I can't sit still. I can't be quiet. All these different excuses. So, which brings me to my next point as far as shifting your mindset. When you are committed to you, your health, your well-being, being the next and best version of yourself, being able unapologetically and without fear, showing up fully in the world in all of your greatness and glory, then you commit to yourself, which is an act of self-love. So a couple of years back, and I've shared this story before, so I'm going to, for those of you who are new to me, I'm going to do it very quickly. My daddy, who is now 73 years old, is a truck driver, meaning he drives a semi truck. For many years, he drove over the road, but now he just does regional trips. So every year, they have to have done by the Department of Transportation. Now, my daddy has been diagnosed with diabetes for years, but he manages it very well. Now, I've been telling him, Daddy, if you just follow my protocol and do everything that I say do, trust and believe me, your numbers are going to improve. So you may not need the same dosage of medications that you had before. Well, anyway, it was time for his physical. He went to his primary care doctor. His blood pressure was up. He called me. SOS call, SOS call. He said, baby? I said, yes, daddy. He says, baby, my blood pressure is up. I have this physical in 2.5 weeks. I have to get my blood pressure down to a certain level in order to pass this Department of Transportation physical so I can stay on the road. Okay. So, most men, they don't want you to take away their car. Okay. They don't want you to take the stick, as to say. So I said, okay, daddy, are you ready? It's going to require some things. Are you ready? He said, yes, baby. Whatever you tell me to do, I'm going to do it. And my daddy did it. For the first time, he totally sold out and committed to his total wellness. He trusted in the abilities of his body and its own healing power by completely giving it what it needed. And that required a shift in his mindset. Instead of making excuses like, oh, well, I have this pill so I can cheat a little, he was completely committed, sold out in the process that I guided him on. And guess what? Miraculously, when he took that physical, his blood pressure had dropped 22 points in 2.5 weeks so that he could pass his physical and continue to stay on the road. Amen. And it is so. So for a quick recap, the 5 ways that mindfulness, mindset go hand in hand with heart health. Let your heart be the guide. Number 1, it improves heart function. Number 2, it helps decrease blood pressure. Number 3, it lowers your heart rate. Number 4, it helps release and relieve stress. Yes, my cousin Terry. Thank you, cousin Terry. She's co-signing. Yes, he did. I'm a witness. Yes. Now, anything that I tell you on here, I'm not going to exaggerate. I'm not going to give you fluff, and I definitely am not going to lie to you, because I know that if I empower you with information, it can help activate your transformation. And I want everyone here to transform into the absolute best version of themselves that they were created to live and express in the first place. So yes, thank you for that, cousin Terry. Thank you for that. Reduces stress and shift mindset. So the next time something is going on with you, you have changes in life, you don't know where to turn, your mind is racing, you don't know how to shut it off, let your heart be the guide. Through mindfulness and meditation, it will help you shut off those racing thoughts that you have and really be able to listen to your heart, that it may guide you into the fullness that your life was created to be. So once again, everyone, thank you for joining me. It is Mindset Monday with Dr. Michelle Clay. I am Dr. Michelle Clay, Amazon #1 best-selling author, speaker, doctor of osteopathic medicine, certified holistic health counselor, and clinical nutritionist, making me your holistic physician who specializes in the release of stress simply and naturally, especially for the overwhelmed overachiever, the burnt out business person, through my coaching programs, speaking engagements, blogs, and live streams just like this one. I help you reach your healthy and happy place of harmony so that you can live your free life on purpose and with passion. I'd love to hear more from you, so make sure that you go to the link www.freelifestrategy.com where you can schedule 15 minutes complimentary one-on-one time with me in my virtual office. So until next time, which will be Wednesday, for Wednesday's Wellness Wisdom Pearl with Dr. Michelle Clay, I want you to be well. I want you to do something well for yourself and have a rejuvenating, stress-free night. Goodbye.